Hi, this is Greg Gorbach, and today I'm speaking with Karsten Hauschild, Solution Manager at SAP. Karsten, welcome.
Thank you. Welcome to you.
Karsten, what's SAP's view of the digital enterprise and digital transformation?
Yeah, if you look at companies today, Greg, they're on a journey of running a live business. And a live business means to connect all these intelligent devices with people and the associated business processes. So if you look at what does it mean, in the end it means also trying to achieve sustainable business results and of course tangible business results. In the end, they have to create a profit for their respective stakeholders and shareholders. So what we did, we introduced SAP Leonardo, which is a highly innovative solution portfolio of various solution components. And one of the solution components, for example, is connected assets. What does it mean, connected assets? If you look at, and I'm from the enterprise asset management line of business at SAP, connected assets could be pumps, could be transmission lines, could be all kinds of devices that have sensors built in. Now these sensors, of course, they create tremendous amounts of data. So you have all these data and you have the insight, but of course it's very, very important to do something about the data you gain, the data, the insight you have. It's not enough, well, let's say, think about predictive maintenance. So you see there's a trend going up, let's say the temperature is going up or the pressure is going down of a particular pump. Everybody can see that. And at a certain point of time, you have, of course, to react. But what we try to achieve is really give you the action that you can invoke based on this insight. You have to do something about it. So you have to fix the machine or the pump within the next 2 weeks because you see already it's going to fail. But you have to see maybe you don't have the right spare parts. You have to order the spare parts. Maybe you don't have the right people to repair the pump. So you have to procure other technicians outside your own company to fix the machine. So if you look at this overall business context, it goes way beyond what you see when you talk about, let's say, IoT, the sensor, a lot of data. You connect that really with other business processes within your own company wall, or maybe even without your company, if you talk about acquiring additional skill sets to fix something.
Okay, very good. So I think I understand what you're talking about there, and it's at least partly, maybe more, it's about Internet of Things. And you've touched on it a little bit, but can you tell me how you see the Internet of Things changing business models for companies?
Yeah, a good example is, let's say you have a machine or a manufacturer sells a machine, has like 10 sensors built in, and you can gain all the, collect all the data, temperature, pressure readings, and so on. So what you can do with that is, and a good example is one of our customers, they sell these machines, they used to sell these machines. And the customer bought the machine, can read what's going on with their respected asset they own now, and then act upon it with their own maintenance staff. Now a new business model could be the same machine as equipment sensor, and the sensors, they upload all the information, all the data into the cloud. And the manufacturer don't sell the machine anymore. He sells a service. Let's say you have an air compressor. You don't sell a machine anymore. You sell compressed air. And the machine is owned by the OEM. He just sells you the service. Of course, now the manufacturer has the goal of keeping the machine running and running, because if the machine doesn't run and doesn't produce a service of compressed air, it doesn't make money anymore. Yes. And for that example, it would be highly, highly beneficial to know what's going on with machines. So predictive maintenance is very important. It's critical to keep the revenue stream up and running. So all this usage-based billing, selling products as a service. That is a business model that is based on the IoT idea.
Okay, very good. So, so those are some interesting ideas, and I get a sense that you're working on some of those things pretty actively already. What do you see coming next?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the SAP Leonardo product portfolio, we have solutions that not only connect assets, we have connected products, connected people. Think about safety issues with people. They could have sensor in there. Maybe they walk around in a factory, fall down, and the sensor notice that, and somebody can come and help. Or connected markets. Think about digital marketing. So there are a lot of use cases for that. Now the next kind of big thing that's coming is artificial intelligence and machine learning. So coming back to this example of, let's say, predictive maintenance, you have a lot of data. You constantly monitor machines, and you have condition monitoring. And you have the same machine, let's say the same pump all over installed in let's say 10 times installed all over the world, but in different climates. And see, let's say you have a machine in Norway, it's very cold, and the machine is failing. Yes. So you see that coming, you're collecting all the information over time. Now, you learn from an experience. You see there are certain patterns going on with that machine based on the sensor information you get, and at a certain time, the machine will break. Now, if you sell the same machine, again, in a different area of the world, maybe with the same climate, so same business context, if you want, you can apply this machine learning to the products you're selling in the future. So it's very important to look at the business context of selling products. A machine pump can behave totally differently in Norway versus, let's say, the jungle of the Amazon, but it's the same water pump. So it's very important to look beyond just the machine and sensors. You have to look at processes, business processes, the business context, and you have to also look at the people that are maintaining maybe the machine. Maybe they have different skill sets. Maybe you have very high certification in certain countries. Other countries you learn on the job. And that all flows into the kind of view, the insight you have on this asset. So that's why I think SAP has a very unique solution set, because we can connect things with processes and people. We just don't look at IoT and sensor information.
Well, you've certainly described a pretty holistic approach to solving this. Can you tell me, does SAP, you mentioned predictive, does SAP Leonardo include some of these kinds of advanced analytics today?
Yes, it does, Greg. SAP Leonardo contains a certain set of solutions, and one solution set is connected assets. So this solution connected asset contains predictive maintenance or asset intelligence network, and contains or utilizes also SAP HANA as the underlying platform for analytics, predictive analytics. So we have examples for, let's say, one of the largest train operators in Italy, Trenitalia. They have a maintenance budget over $1 billion. So they're using SAP HANA for monitoring their train while they're moving with 160 miles an hour. And they're applying predictive analytics while monitoring certain components, let's say behavior of batteries or how often do the doors open and close. They monitor that constantly while the train is moving. So they predict certain, let's say, behavior, and if something looks a little bit out of, let's say, the normal, they will fix it as soon as possible. So they not only save 10% of their maintenance budget, and they stated this publicly, which is a tremendous amount of money. But in the end, if you look at it, they have better customer service. Because if you have a reliable train, reliable departure times, reliable arrival times, your customers are happy. So they buy your service again.
Well, it's a really interesting time in industry, and I can see that you've got a lot of things that you can use to help your customers make this digital transformation journey. Karsten, thank you very much. I've enjoyed our time today.
Thank you, Greg. Nice talking to you.
So this is Greg Gorbach talking to Karsten Hauschild at SAP. Thank you.